Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Wrestlemaina Backlash reviews, predictions and review. So I've already picked my winners, so we'll just go through them quickly. Bianca versus Bayley, I've got Bianca. Mysterios versus Dirty Dogs, I've got Mysterios. Damian Priest versus Miz, I've got Damian Priest. Cesaro versus Roman Reigns, I got Cesaro but Roman's winning. Ripley, Oscar, Flair. I've got Ripley. Not a fan of Flair being in this match, but hey ho, fuck it. And Lashley, Drew, Braun. I've got Lashley, but Braun's eating pin on Lashley, I think. So I will see you in a few minutes. Well, I'll see you. For you guys, it'll be literally a few seconds, but for me, it'll be a day and a bit. So see you soon. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Bit of a cock up on that. I do apologise. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Wrestlemaina Backlash. Now, glasses, brand new pair of glasses. I'm going to have to wear them because I'm getting a bit of a headache. So, if you see me move them about, I do apologise about that. I don't really want the glare of the screen and the light to mess about with them. Just so you know as well, guys, we do have one match announcement. It is Sheamus versus, to be announced, singles match for the US, so this is going to be an open challenge. So looking forward to that. We've totally got the pre-show on, and it we are talking about the Bianca Belair versus Bayley match. So let's find out who the US title match is going to feature, shall we? And we shall. So we just had a backstage bit with the Dirty Dogs and Dominic Mysterio. The Dirty Dogs beat down Dominic and push a sofa on him. And then referees and Jamie Noble tried to take the sofa off him, and apparently it weighs 500 pounds. They can't get it off him. Get the fuck? It's a sofa. You can easily do that. We've got Sheamus versus whoever's coming out for the US title, so let's watch this. So we just had Sheamus versus Ricochet in a surprisingly good matchup. I always forget just how good Ricochet is. But unfortunately, Sheamus wins with a knee to the face for the 1-2-3. It was a good matchup. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful double moonsault from Ricochet onto Sheamus. But yeah, it was just a matchup just to get over Sheamus, and it's like, come on, can we at least get him? You know, it was a singles match. At least have him pinned. It wasn't even for the US title. So, yeah, it's annoying, but hey ho, shit happens. But then Ricochet steals Sheamus' hat and coat for some reason, so we're going to see this feud continue, which is not a problem, guys. But yeah. So, let's carry on with the show, and we'll get started with our first match on the card. So, let's do that. So we just had our first opening contest with Ripley versus Oscar versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship. It was a good matchup. I enjoyed it. Charlotte Flair dressing up as Cruella de Vil was a nice touch because that movie's coming out. Also, Army of the Dead is sponsoring the movie, sponsoring WrestleMania Backlash because Dave Bautista's in it. Actually, looking forward to that film. To be honest with you guys, but Rhea Ripley won! So that's a tick for me. That is currently 1-0. So again, it was a good match. A nice double natural selection from Charlotte Flair onto the other two. A beautiful suplex from the top rope on both of them. But Rhea Ripley wins with the Riptide onto Asuka. Are we going to get Charlotte versus Rhea? Yeah, in a singles one-on-one match with the storyline going down. But to be honest, it was a good triple threat match and a good way to open up the card. So we'll see what our next matchup is, ladies and gentlemen. So we just had the Mysterios versus the Dirty Dogs, and I could have sworn that this match I would have gotten wrong. But Dominic and Rey Mysterio get the win after a 6-1 line into the corner and a frog splash from Dominic, and Dominic gets the pin on Robert Roode. This was majority just Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio comes out and beats that, takes on the Dirty Dogs 2-on-1 for about 5 minutes. Dominic comes out and basically takes a few bumps, takes a few hits, but at the end of the day, they win and they're the new tag team champions. First father-son duo to do it. And I am currently 2-0 up in the predictions. And knowing my luck, this is where it all goes down the fucking hill. But This was really good. Rey Mysterio dressed up as Batman, original Batman. That's awesome. And Dominic dressed up, I think, as Mysterio from Spider-Man. I could be wrong on that one. But yeah, this was an entertaining matchup. The heels, the good guys get the win, the bad guys get their comeuppance, and yeah, it was entertaining. And now we're going to have Kayla Braxton doing a promo. So let's listen to this and get to our next matchup. So now, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Backstage have got zombies roaming around because they're the lumberjacks, because of Army of the Dead. Okay, I've seen weirder things, and now we've just had a promo with the family, talking about how Roman's gonna need help to win, and look forward to that. And now Miz and Morrison are talking about the zombies. What the fuck is WWE becoming, ladies and gentlemen? Let's just get to our next matchup. Okay, so we just had Damian Priest and The Miz in the lumberjack match with the zombies. I kind of have to admit, it was really good. Priest versus Miz in the lumberjack match. The zombies, yeah, it was okay, and we've got Hell in a Cell coming up next month. Yay! It was entertaining. It was a good matchup. They batter the zombies a bit, and then Miz and Morrison get devoured. Literally, I shouldn't be joking about that, but yeah, it happened. It's weird. Again, Priest wins with the broken arrow. Again, it was a weird match. It was to tie in with Army of the Dead. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it was still a what the fuck moment. So now let's watch our next match, shall we? So we just have Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Also, I won the prediction of 3-0 with the Damian Priest versus Miz match. And Bianca Belair retains her title after a cheeky roll-up for the 1-2-3 on Bayley. After Bayley did a shit ton of cheating. So it's 4-0 so far. I have to admit, this was a good matchup. If they rerun the match, redo the match, I won't complain. It was a good matchup. I think the Raw Women's match was a bit better, if I'm honest, but it was still a good matchup. Very entertaining with the use of cheating from Bayley and the hair. But yeah, it was good. It was an entertaining match. It told a story, which is good. And yeah, it was better than the previous match. Just with the fucking zombies. What the fuck? So we're gonna probably get the Raw triple threat match, and then we're gonna get the Smackdown main event. So we'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun. So we just had Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre, and I am 5-0. Man, this was a good, tonight was a good night for me. The only match I might lose on is the WWE Universal title match. Cesaro versus Reigns. I mean, it was a good, out of the two triple threat matches we had, this was the better one. I have to admit that one. It's entertaining. Lashley did go down for about 2-3 minutes, but it was Braun versus Drew for a little bit. Lashley comes in, throws Drew out the match, and then hits a spear on Braun to get the win. Bit weird. After being thrown through the LED screen for about 5 minutes. But, it was a fun match. Don't get me wrong, it was entertaining, but as well, Drew did get a Claymore kick on Braun, so that would be one of the reasons why Bobby Lashley retained the belt. But we are going to have Hell in a Cell. We're going to get Bobby versus Drew inside Hell in a Cell. I'm pretty sure of it. So, like I say, guys, it is 5-0. But I feel like after the show, it's going to be 5-1 because I don't think Cesaro's winning the belt tonight, unfortunately. But dreams can happen. So, let's watch the main event. So we just had Roman Reigns versus Cesaro in our main event, and it was a good main event. It really was. It was entertaining. One of Roman Reigns' better matches. I gotta admit that one. And Cesaro, fucking brilliant. Loved this match. Roman wins with the guillotine. Really upset about that, but again, it was bound to happen. Jey Uso comes out, proclaims Roman Reigns the tribal chief again, beats down on Cesaro, and then Seth Rollins comes out and beats down Cesaro. Was it really needed, both Jay and Seth? No, but hey ho. So, you know, I feel like Vince is just on. Congratulations, you had a main event. Now back to the mid card with Seth you go, which is a fucking criminal because Cesaro just showed he is a fucking brilliant main eventer. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is 5-1 to me. I win overall. Unfortunately, the briefcase was not on the line tonight. I do apologise about that, guys. But hey ho, you know, it wasn't on the line. Hell in a Cell, maybe next month. But what did I think of the show overall? It was a good show. It was actually a really good show. Very entertaining. Very, you know, paced well. I thought it was good. Best match? Probably Cesaro versus Reigns. I gotta admit, it was a fun match. Worst match? Probably the tag team title match, just because it was a little bit slow and Dominic wasn't even out for all of it. But it was still fun. So, guys, that is WrestleMania Backlash, out of sight, out of mind, out of pocket. I will see you for the CWS and for AEW Dynamite. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, have fun, and I will see you on Wednesday. TTFN.